Ready to go!
Alrighty, ladies and gents, welcome to another episode of The Breakdown. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at the recent King of the Table, the opening round of that, or the opening match, of that card between Latvia's Coach Ray, Raimonds Liepins, as you know from the Fix, and he took on India's overall champion and recent winner of the, I think it was the UAE Cup that they had, Mazahir Saidu. So this match was a bit of a thrown together match. It was a bit of an lopsided match in terms of the physical size. You got Mazahir standing at like 6'3", Coach Ray standing at like 5'7" or 5'0", whatever he is. I don't know. Coach Ray, shout out to you. But anyway, big difference, but also big experience difference. For me, coming into this match, Ray was the absolute favorite. I honestly expected Ray to win 6-0. I thought it was a sure bet. Not quite what happened. Anyway, the match does go on forever. There ends up being like about 10 restarts from running fouls and all that. I've cut a lot of that out and I've put just the rounds that really mattered. It is a best of 6 round match with a 7th round if it's 3-all. So without any further ado, let's have a look at it and we're going to break down technically exactly what happens in this matchup. All right, here we go. All right, round 1 here, you can see Ray on the left, Mazahir on the right. The high knuckles start, looks for the hook and the press, and Mazahir just with pronation, side pressure, gets the pin. The replay will show it. You'll see pronation and side pressure. The arm is open, but whilst Mazahir is fresh, it's an all or nothing move that he's committed to there. If the Ray achieved a stop, Mazahir's pronation would have been vulnerable, but the all or nothing approach works there. 1-0 Mazahir, simple pronation, open arm, leaves his hand behind, but drops and gets the pin. A risky move, but a successful one. Gets straight through Ray. All right. One of the interesting things was there was no chalk. Okay, I think the no chalk situation really did help Mazahir. The hooker needs purchase, needs grip and purchase. Round 2, you can see here, Ray initiating with the press again, but once again Mazahir Saidu getting through exact same situation. The situation was Ray initiates with a bit of a press, followed by a hook, and Mazahir pronation to its maximum, adds side pressure, and then open arm, drops his body, looks for a pin. Again, it's the glass cannon approach from Mazahir. If his pronation gets compromised at any point, it is over, it's done. But at the moment, it's still intact, 2-0. Mazahir Saidu. You can see Coach Ray there. Not sure. All right, round 3. Once again, there's the stop in the hook this time, but Mazahir with a big reversal, and Ray not able to slip in time, getting the pin. You can see the reversal from Mazahir was actually quite impressive. It's deep down in the hook. Ray's achieved the stop, but as Ray comes forward to look to press, to start to add side pressure, he leaves his hand a little vulnerable, and Mazahir reverses to a top roll, and well done. Round 4, here we go. This time the slip happens. You see it there from Raimonds Liepins. Let's look at the replay. You'll see the commitment level from Ray this time is more significant, and that was the difference. A genuine threat inside makes the outside door open, and you'll see there, this time when Ray switches to the top roll, he gets the slip. All right, now we are in the straps. This is Raimonds Liepins territory. It's all over from here. The experience and the fatigue on Mazahir will not work. Same technique is being used by Mazahir. The critical thing, guys, is, as I said, out of straps and in the early rounds, it's a glass cannon move. It's a either pin you or get crushed move. And it's all dependent on Mazahir's pronation. And you'll see the strap enhances the replay here. The press initiation, the cup stays intact this time. The side pressure is contained. The pronation collapses. Mazahir's arm is open. Now Ray could just sit there all day and do anything. He loses his wrist. It really doesn't matter here. There's very little effort required for Ray to sustain that position. 3-1. All right, here we go again. Same again. Mazahir with no variation. You can see him now trying continuously. Ray now just bleeding him, just putting him in the hook. Knows that he's got the match won. Just waiting for it gently. There it is, 3-2. Ray in cruise control now. Let's be honest, once the pronation was defeated, it was over. Mazahir did not have a high hook. He did not have a deep hook. He did not have a defensive hook. He had no other option. He had to keep his pronation intact in order to be there. And you see him, despite being compromised there, still trying to pronate to no avail. All right. It's currently, the score says 2-2, but it's 3-2 right now. Trust me, it's 3-2 to Mazahir. This time, out of straps, Ray initiates with the shoulder forward, taking the hand and wrist control now. Out of straps, impressive win from Ray there. The fatigue on Mazahir's pronation is really set in now that Ray no longer needs the strap. He simply drives in with the shoulder, initiating with his forward movement press that he likes to do. Gets control of the pronator, then returns to a hook, the transition all the way to a top roll, busts open the wrist of Mazahir and gets the job done. 3-3. And then the final round will be up next. You can see that last replay. Mazahir looking lost now. And here it is. Last round is going to be fast in the straps. One-way traffic. Mazahir desperately trying to throw some variation with a flop wrist press. You can see him driving forward, letting his hand go and trying to press. Really was not going to work against the tight, compact, shorter man being Coach Ray. A flop press was simply never going to work. So there you have it. Coach Ray celebrating there. You can see him giving him a hug. Coach Ray really, I got to say it, he should have won more than 4-3. There's the end of that video. But 4-3 to Raimonds Liepins, Coach Ray Rawley. Ray, good win, good comeback. The entire time I was watching that match, live that is, I was like, Ray, come on. Ray, what are you doing? Ray, why are you losing? It's fairly simple, Ray. There was a lot of things going against Ray. The no chalk situation really, I can't stress enough how much that has an impact on the position or the person that was in the position Ray was in. And that position is being the guy holding on. Mazahir was not holding on to Ray. He never intended to hold on to Ray. He just wanted to use back pressure and pronation and side pressure. He was never holding on. Ray, his style, his game was to hold on, collapse the pronator, add side pressure, get control, finish. That was what Ray's intent was. Now, and Ray without chalk, holding onto a top roller without chalk, you don't get the friction. You slide on their skin. And especially if there's a bit of sweat involved, you really slide. And that means it's very, very difficult to control the pronator. And that was, at the end of the day, the critical thing. So when Ray started that first round without chalk, I thought, okay, Ray's probably knowing that this is an advantage to Mazahir, but he's doing it anyway because the chalk hasn't turned up. Gets slammed, bang, okay. At that point, I was so stunned that Ray just either refused to start without the chalk or slipped for straps. If you had to put chalk on his hand in a strap as well, it would have been very, very dominant to Ray, I assure you. I take my hat off to Mazahir, well done for his international debut there on a professional super match sense. Did well to take the first 3 rounds off Raimonds Liepins. But at the end of the day, the right man won, the experienced man, the better arm wrestler won, the more complete arm wrestler won. Raimonds Liepins, well done. And yeah, who knows what we'll see next from Ray. Anyway, a lot of people have been asking, when am I taking on Ray? I'll crush him if I ever do, I promise you. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that one. That was the breakdown. Let me know what you think about this match, what you thought about the technique. Did you see anything that I didn't see? Anyway, hope you guys are well. See you soon.
Yeah, that's a man!